get rid of that box. You got to be on there so we can see what people say.
Are you going to say hello to
all
the
hi.
two people who are
watching?
watching?
It's probably Road and you. Oh, there's more. We're trying to get the comments. Okay. Oh, we're going to be delayed on that.
All right.
I think it's Road. I don't know. Say something when you're there. Do, 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 do.
Mary Stewart, hello.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Daisy. Hi, guys. All right. Thanks for joining us. We're excited. All right. Hey, Jenny. We are just going to, I've got some questions here, but if you guys have questions, just put them up on the screen and we will answer them. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Debbie. As they go. So we're just going to jump into it and start. And I'm going to start with the question from Kristen K. If you don't follow her, she is an awesome YouTuber. Go follow her. All right. Her question is, what is Spencer's best joke?
I don't tell jokes.
What do you do for a job, Spencer? What do you do for a job, Spencer?
Construction.
Kansas. Hey, Kansas. Okay, yeah, construction. You do tell jokes. You tell dad jokes.
Right, but those aren't really jokes. Those are just to embarrass the kids.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. We're just going to go into... All right, what is Spence's favorite DIY that I've done? So what is your favorite one that I've done? Like DIY Stevie. Hi, Carol.
Favorite DIY you've done?
He has a lot of them. He likes all my DIYs.
Probably
right?
the one that you did with the bandages on the piece of wood that was going to say, was your, but then it said, wash your hand.
Oh, yeah. The wood blocks? The Be the Good blocks?
No.
Oh.
It said, wash your hands on a piece of...
Oh, yeah. Hey, Linda. Wash your hands. Okay. Hi, Nadia. All right. That's your... that's the favorite one? Really? Out of all the stuff I've done?
The favorite one I voiced over.
Oh, okay. There it is. He had a voiceover. All right. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Anywhere Courtney is.
Aww. Isn't that so sweet?
I'm not even in trouble and I'm saying
I would probably say, for me, I would probably go back and live in Denmark because I know, yeah, he's so sweet. Isn't he so sweet, guys? Cavity alert. That's funny. I would say Denmark. What about you?
Lugano, Switzerland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. All right. So here's the question. Okay, we did talk about this, but it's the how did we meet question. So I'll start it off.
Courtney won an online contest.
No, I did not win a contest at all. Quick story, because we did share this on our other channel, but every Thursday night when we were in college, we went to a college outside of Austin, Texas. I would go to this place called Dance Across Texas, and it was college night every Thursday night. I was a dancer, loved to go. So that Thursday night I went, and it's a country bar. All right, country bar. Now, so here is where this is great. So at the time, Spence, did you listen to country music?
No.
No, he did not like country music, yet he was at this country bar. Now, why were you there? It was not to dance. Let's just say that. Not to dance at all.
So the story's up in my interview over on the family channel. If you want to go watch the interview, you can get the real story. But long story short, it was 25-cent pitcher night. And so several of my fraternity brothers and I had decided to go to this dance hall that we don't normally go to because it was 25-cent pitchers. And fate, I think that's a better way of describing it. Fate, you know,
Yeah,
I just
well,
knew
and
that Courtney
let's
would be
just
there.
also say that when he was there, he was wearing jeans, a white t-shirt, and a cowboy hat that he borrowed from one of his fraternity brothers. And at the end of the night, he asked for my phone number, and I said, okay. And so he called me immediately the next day, asked me to go to lunch. I blew him off because that's just not, you know, you mean a guy at a bar? I mean, come on, you got to be careful, right? So I said, no, thanks, not interested. And he said, but hey, I'm going to the Fort Bend County Fair. Again, another country event. And I'm thinking, wow, this guy really likes country. All right, he's a great match for me. So he calls me when he gets back Sunday night. We go to H-E-B, we buy a cookie, we go to his apartment, and guess what we watch? 8 seconds. Okay, the guy borrowed 8 seconds from his fraternity brother, and well, from that point on.
I rented it.
You told me you borrowed it from Vince.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
Anyway, so he went out of his way, which means, does he remember what you wore? What I was wearing?
Pretty sure she had on jeans and a shirt.
Yeah, probably Rocky Mountain jeans at the time, my cowboy boots, and a shirt.
You used to take your jeans to the dry cleaners and get them starched.
Because that's
I
what
remember
all cowgirls or wannabe cowgirls do. So
You've never even ridden a cow.
there was a question: how long have we been together? We will have been married
21 years. 21
No.
years? Yes.
Oh yeah, 21
She
years.
doesn't know.
21 years, but together 24, 23, 24. 23 or 24, I don't know, somewhere like that.
After 20, you stop counting, right?
Yes.
Courtney doesn't even know what day it is most of the
No,
time. So.
I just know it's not Tuesday. That's all I can say about that. All right, so here's a question. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not crafting or cooking?
Laundry.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I do have a laundry train.
She has a cart.
It's so dumb. I know, look like
She has
an
a cart
idiot.
that she pushes through the house and goes, choo choo.
I roll it from our bedroom to the laundry room, and I'm like, laundry train? I mean, come on, you gotta make it fun. So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I enjoy that, though. I would say probably, watching movies? I don't really... Organizing. I love to organize stuff.
I play a lot of video games.
Yeah, he plays Xbox. A lot. Okay, maybe not a lot, but about as much as I craft, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. If you had a choice... Oh, we already did that one. All right. Who is your favorite child? I don't know that we should answer that. Although my kids don't watch my Creative on the Cheap channel. Were you born in Denmark? I was not born in Denmark. My family was oil. My dad worked for an oil company. And we lived in Mexico, Japan, and Denmark when I was growing up. So I was born in Texas, born and raised. Except when I was in Mexico, Japan, and Denmark.
So
I knew what you were going to say. Shh. Okay. I stopped that before it could say anything. All right. Do you watch...
Wait, you don't wish she was there to organize your stuff. Do you
Yes.
see the pile behind us?
No, okay, my craft room doesn't count. This is creativity. It doesn't count. I'm going to be organizing my pantry, and I'm going to film it because I have some good ideas on how to lock that in. You know what I'm saying? Lock it in. Because it needs help.
I'd put all the spices in alphabetical order.
Okay. Do you watch the NFL on Sundays?
We are Texans fans. I don't know that we watch a lot of games other than that.
Yes, that's true. If JJ Watt is there, I will watch it. Let's just put it that way. We are baseball fans. We like the Astros. So.
And baseball in general. Baseball has always been my professional sport. If somebody said, what's your sport that you watch? It's baseball. I've been to a lot of different ballparks around the country. I love the history of it. I love the statistics. I'm kind of a numbers guy. And so I think that baseball for me is intriguing because it's an individual sport. It's a team sport. It's something that has transcended a whole lot of different history and really hasn't changed a whole lot over time. But yeah, it's fun.
But he never played sports growing up, so maybe that's
true.
why. You were the water boy.
I played soccer and baseball and basketball all the way up through the 5th grade.
You did?
Yes.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You learn new things all the time, folks. Let's just keep learning about that. All right. It says, you and your family are so dang funny. So who is your favorite comedian? Which comedian makes you lose it? Do you know
Comedian or comic actor? And
it just said, the question just said comedian.
I don't know. A lot of the comedy stuff I like from stand-up guys is stuff that shouldn't be repeated on here. But we were both big Adam Sandler fans for a long time. I think he has done a lot. I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan. I do like Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah, he's
Gaffigan's
funny.
good.
I liked Robin Williams.
For stand-up guys, Ron White. I love Jeff Dunham. That that's kind of creative and unique. He's a ventriloquist who uses a lot of puppets or dummies in his act, and those guys that kind of innovate a little bit are always fun.
I also, my current is, yes, Robin Williams, is John Crist, Crist. He has a YouTube channel, and I've gone and seen him on tour. He's really funny. He's one of those witty, just like quick comedians. I really like him a lot. My friend and I go and see him on tour. He's funny.
Ricky Gervais, I really enjoy his writing. He's written a lot of stuff that most people don't realize if you ever go look that up.
Kelly, we're in West Houston. We were asking about what part of Texas we are in. We are West Houston.
Or as we say around here, West Side, Best Side.
Yeah, that too. I love your husband's voiceovers.
Everybody loves my voiceovers. I'm just going to start doing all of her voiceovers.
No, I don't think so. What do we like to do together? We, you do a video and show pictures of some of the things your subscribers have made. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll come back to that one. What do we like to do together? We like to watch movies. We used to go, there used to be this place called the Redneck Country Club that we really liked to go to. They had acts, and
then
we would go
coronavirus
there.
killed it.
Yeah, it was owned by Michael Berry, and it was just a great place. Just very, it wasn't like your typical bar type place.
Small town feel, same people
respect
that you
the
see on a
veterans,
regular
respect
basis.
the women. It was just such a classy place, and so
Very
now it's
clean,
out of
very nice.
Yeah, it went out of business. So we used to do that a lot. We used to go to the movies a lot, but we kind of stopped.
Okay, so somebody else who said you should
What?
start selling the stuff that you make.
Oh, that was a question. Okay, let me get to that question. Do you actually use all of your crafts you make, or do you sell or gift some of them?
We have closets full. Now,
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say closets full. Now, okay, my crafts, this is how it goes. I put out some of them for my own decor. Some of them I make, and then I keep when I want to maybe put up like a 3-tier tray, and I only bust it out for that. Some of them I give away to my neighbor who literally texts me and asks me, hey, I watched your video. Are you going to keep that? I give it to her. And then I text her and I'm like, hey, do you want to have this? And she says yes. And then I've gifted some to friends. I've donated some to school auctions. So I do not use everything that I make, to answer that question.
So short answer is no, she doesn't sell the stuff. Longer answer in my portion of it is we need to find ways to relieve ourselves of more of these items because we have run out of closet space in this house.
We have not run out of closet space. I'm just going to say that because we have a lot of closets. Okay, are you watching for those questions over there? Because I can't really read that. Oh, favorite author? Do you guys read a lot? Spence likes audiobooks, but he does read.
And I read as well.
He does read.
Sometimes I'll listen to an audiobook while I read another book.
No, you won't. You will? Oh, maybe he will. He does do multiple things at once. I like Sophie Kinsella. I have to read books that I can put down and be okay with the fact that I may not pick them up until 3 months later. So I can't read really.
And I just finished Supreme Commander, which is a biography on Dwight Eisenhower during World War II, written by Stephen Ambrose, who's the same guy who wrote Band of Brothers. I enjoy stuff like that. A Walk with Destiny from Churchill was the last thing I did before that. Failure is Not an Option, Gene Kranz. That's the guy who used to run the Johnson Space Center mission control, and it talks about, you know, everything through the Apollo program. I like historical stuff.
Okay. Why do I hate to spray paint?
She spray painted last week.
The short answer is I have no patience for it. I am not a fan of short, wispy coats, let it dry. Like, I like to get up in there and just instant coverage. So the patience is my issue with spray painting. Even when I do follow the directions, it's always spotty and lumpy. So I've only spray painted twice on my channel. One DIY was a collab with Whitney from Whiskey and Wit. The other was those, I did do it just recently, but I can't remember what it was when I said I spray painted.
Hobbies besides crafting. I play video games, but Courtney is actually somewhat musically inclined.
Oh, yes.
She plays the piano, the ukulele. She used to play the guitar, but I've never actually seen her do that.
That was pre-Spence.
Yeah.
I only know chords on the guitar. I don't. You know some chords.
I know songs.
Oh. I know a lot of George Strait songs on the guitar. That's kind of what I learned. How I learned how to play guitar. I was self-taught on the guitar too. Let's see. Okay. Do you think 66 is too old to start crafting? No way, Jose. I think any age you should craft. Oh, here you go, Spence. Questions for you. Do you...
Why is there an eye on the page?
Oh, Bailey drew that. It was in a notebook. I want to see. You guys know Bailey. She did at our house. Yeah, you know, random drawings and notebooks around our house. Bailey drew that eyeball. Okay, Spence, do you ever give your 2 cents on Courtney's ideas for DIYs?
Yes, and I'm generally wrong. Which means if I go, that's silly, that doesn't make any sense, I don't like that, guaranteed it will be everybody who watches the video's favorite craft.
Right. What do I say every time when I watch a video, when I'm watching a video, and when I always ask you guys to tell me what y'all's favorite, because I kind of want to gear what y'all like.
Not even just on the craft. She's always shocked because everybody picks the thing that she thinks that they won't pick, including licorice jelly beans.
Yes.
Who eats licorice jelly beans except her and all of you guys, apparently?
Yeah. So that's why I always ask, because I like to know what kind of things you guys like, and that's how I kind of gauge my DIYs. But usually every video, there's one that I'm just kind of like, meh, I don't really like this one. And that's the one that you guys always like the best. So, yes, shelters and nursing homes, too, would be a good place to donate.
Agreed. Gross. Licorice jelly beans.
No, licorice jelly beans are good. Okay. Second question for you, Spence. Do you think your ideas are better than mine?
Say that again?
Do you think your DIY ideas are better than mine?
I don't have DIY ideas. Full disclosure, I am the
analytical
person.
You have ideas.
Which means if you present me with a problem, like, hey, we don't have a screw that fits in this hole, I can fix that for you. But if it's, here's a bunch of random pieces and parts, make something out of them, not my thing. If there's an engineered plan set, if we've got some construction drawings and a materials list, I'm there. But the creative part is something that was gifted to Courtney and just passed me right by.
How did you propose? Would you like to go to the story?
Very poorly.
It was kind of lame.
I think
okay,
I had
let me tell the story.
At the time.
I know, I remember it because every girl remembers this. So we were at Barton Creek Mall in Austin, Texas, walking around.
This was the only part I did well.
And we went into, I think it was Gordon's jewelry store. I don't even know if those are in business anymore. And we were just looking, you know, and I was like, oh, I like that. I like this, da-da-da-da. So then we were looking around, and then it was time to leave. Well, his parents lived in this town called Lakeway, which is, what is it, Northwest Austin?
West Austin.
West Austin. And I was hoping he'd say, hey, let's go eat at my parents', because we were still in college, you know, eating junk food, and his mom was a good cook. So I was like, hoping he'd say, let's go to my parents. Well, he told me that they were having meatloaf. The reason he told me they were having meatloaf is because he knew I can't stand meatloaf. I do not like meatloaf. And
One of her many flaws.
What? And so anyway, I was like, no, I don't want to go to your parents' house and eat meatloaf. So I went home. Well, then about 2 hours later, he calls and he's like, hey, can I come down? And I was like, sure, I guess, whatever. So he comes and we're sitting on the couch watching Friends. So it was a Thursday night watching Friends. And all of a sudden, he gets on the ground on his knee. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he couldn't even talk. Like, he opened the box and was just kind of like looking at me with this look like, I'm not really sure what to say or do.
It was burning a hole in my pocket.
He was afraid. He was afraid. He couldn't hold on to it.
I'm still afraid of her.
And
She's
so,
very mean.
And so, anyway, that was kind of the extent of that. I mean, you know.
But she said yes.
I did say yes. Yes.
The first time.
Yeah, the first time. So that's how he proposed. Favorite family game to play? Cards. We like card games. 5 Crowns. These are all games you should play. 5 Crowns. Skip Bow. Husbands should be afraid. Yes, they should. What else do we play? Uno. That new game we got, what is that one called? Wits and Wagers. That's a great game. It's really fun. If you like...
And you don't have to have any skill to play it.
No. Like any person could play it. And use the noodle to hold... You watched the video, Lourdes. Yes. And use a pool noodle to hold all those cards. Very good. Very true. All right. Let's see what else. We may have gone through all these that people sent in. Oh, no. Spencer, are you the disciplined person in your family?
Yes and no. I'm always the one who has a higher expectation, but Courtney's the one who's home all of the time. So normally I tell Courtney, hey, you need to talk to them about. But that being said, the kids are generally more receptive to her. They think I'm scary.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense to me because I'm not scary.
I thought his dad was scary. Some people just have that look. Even your fraternity brothers were scared of your dad. They just have a look. It's a scary look. Yeah, so the kids run around all the time saying, Dad, you're not in charge. So
we got married in 99 and we are both early 40s.
Yes. What year? Oh, good job. Look at you answering questions. Good job. All right. Let's see. I think I answered all these questions on here. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't talk about the joke, but I don't think Kristen K's on. Didn't see her.
Wits and Wagers is the other game she was talking about.
Yeah. It's really, really fun. You guys are babies.
You're only as...
We don't feel like babies, but...
Yeah, you're only as old as you feel, and I am a firm believer in the fact that you got to stay busy and do something. That's why Courtney, I've always been thrilled that she has crafting and something else to do. I was really surprised if you hadn't seen the Courtney interview video on the family channel. I was really surprised that she decided to start a YouTube channel. In fact, I didn't know about it for the first 6 months or so that she had it.
He's a little bit bossy. He just has ideas. Let's just say that. He just has ideas. He tries to have ideas.
I'm very helpful.
Yeah, he's very helpful. Do you guys travel a lot? We like to do, road trips? That's kind of been what we've been doing. Road trips and cruises. I love cruises. Spence will tolerate them because he knows how much I love going on cruises. I've been on 15 cruises now, I think. He's been on like 3, but he'll go because he's nice.
So I have 2 big problems with cruises. Number 1, you can only go so far on a ship. And I get it, it goes to different places, but that's my second problem with cruises. Number 2, there is too much of a schedule and an itinerary, and I don't go on vacation to have someone tell me, we're getting off the boat at this time, and we're getting back on the boat at this time, and dinner will be served at this time, and on and on and on. I don't think that cruises are bad, or I have some kind of problem with them. I just would much rather be on my own time and my own schedule and do what I want to do when I want to do it. And the road trip thing we've really enjoyed because you can turn it into whatever trip you want. We don't ever set them up as, hey, we're going to, this town and we'll be here on this day and we're staying for this long and we drove there. It's, we stop at stuff along the way and we see something interesting and we'll take a side trip or spend a few hours doing, whatever it is. We went from Houston to Las Vegas last summer.
Yep.
But we went through North Texas on the way there, so we stopped in Amarillo and did the Cadillac Ranch and what's the
And if you don't know what the
restaurant called?
Cadillac Ranch is, it's basically all these cars.
It's an art installation.
Yeah, and they are they're like dug into the ground, and you can go with a spray paint can. They're like all these old
Courtney's
cars.
favorite.
I know. Yeah, we didn't take any spray paint, but you can go and spray paint the cars. That's probably the only place I could actually spray paint.
We went to the Big Texan,
Yeah.
where if you eat the 96-ounce steak and whatever else with it, you get it for free.
Kind of like that John Candy, The Great Outdoors, that movie. That's what it's like. You get to go sit on this big table, like in the center of the entire restaurant, and it's like raised up, and you sit up there and try to eat your steak, and it's quite
Drove through New Mexico, got over into Arizona, went to the Grand Canyon, took the kids there. They'd never been there, but you'd never been there before.
Yeah, I had.
You
when
had?
I was little.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The kids had never been there before. Went from the Grand Canyon to...
We cracked my windshield on the way, so one of the days, Spence had to stay at the hotel so they could come and replace it. So I took the 3 kids during the day, and we went and kind of went down the strip or whatever. And so Sam, for those of you who know Sam, at the time he was, how old is he? 12? 11. He's 11, 5th grade boy, right? And so we're walking down, and if you've been to Las Vegas, people all during the day, it doesn't matter. You could see anything, really. And so these women were walking, and let's just say they had very, very little clothes on.
Showgirls.
And yeah, pretty much. And so they were walking towards us, and Sam, he's like, Mom, I'm closing my eyes. And he like closed his eyes, and I had to lead him down the escalator, and he was like doing all this nonsense. But other than that, it actually was okay. Like,
yeah, so we didn't do Vegas really... ooh, it's Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
We went to the Siegfried and Roy. They have the cats from their shows when they did them are in like a reserve now that they've built for them there. And we actually ran
we were just walking, and it was Siegfried. He just walked up and did a magic trick with Sam and gave him a coin. Like, he's just walking around.
Wandering through. He had his car keys in his hand.
Yeah,
He'd obviously been there for a meeting or something and was walking through and stopped and talked to us, and super nice guy.
Yeah.
But we did some stuff like that. We went to the M&M store. We took them to
It's actually, if you have older kids, it's actually, do all your parents live close by? It's actually a good place. I would say there's a lot to do for kids, surprisingly.
All of our parents live in Texas.
His parents, they live kind of central. Mine live along the coast here. Okay, so here's a question for you. I don't know, maybe it's for me. Is Mr. Cheap one of those guys that you never know what he's going to say or do next?
I'm very predictable.
Yeah, he has certain mannerisms. Yeah, when he's going to say something because he has certain mannerisms that he does. At least I do. And I can tell of what he's about to say is going to be something kind of serious, or if he's going to try to like spout out information to try to be funny and act like he knows something when he hasn't had a chance to Google it yet. He has different mannerisms.
The kids get it. Courtney and the kids are probably the only people who know when I'm being serious and when I'm not.
Other people just think he's serious.
Because I can tell you the craziest story in the world and you'll think I'm totally serious about the whole thing.
And believe him, it's ridiculous, really, to be honest. I would say it's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Because it's just ridiculous, people. It's ridiculous.
So mean to me.
Now, I'm trying to convince Spence to do a craft, so that may be coming soon.
We didn't finish the road trip. So we did Vegas.
We
went
may be
to
over the road trip by now. Okay.
some magic show.
Penn and Teller.
Oh, we went to Penn and Teller. That's
yeah,
right.
and they after their show they just walk around the lobby and anybody can go up and take pictures. That was kind of cool. We didn't wait in line for that though. We just kept walking.
Then we were gonna go to Tombstone on the way back in southern Arizona, but we decided not to, and instead we went out to West Texas to Alpine.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to go to the McDonald Observatory, and there was this huge thunderstorm, like stuff you don't have over here. It was.
Yeah, it was
more lightning than we've probably ever seen.
It was ridiculous.
So we weren't going to drive up onto the top of a mountain where the observatory was and that.
So that was the end of that.
So yeah, those are what our road trips are like. No plan, no itinerary.
We've driven to Idaho before.
That
was a good one. We did it in 2 days. What, you did it in 2 days? coming back, we did it in 2 days. Spencer's one of those people that he will just drive and drive and drive.
I drove from Northern California to Houston in a straight shot.
Yeah.
With another driver, but
yeah.
Piper, when Piper was a puppy, we brought her back from Northern California in a car.
No, you can't. Spence, do you like twine? He likes to unbraid it and braid it.
Well, that twine was invented by General Custer. 1963. 60... yeah, something.
63. Read that question right there. Does he do things like that? From Christine. Any other questions for us
Cutting
or
wood
for
or
Spence?
drilling? Yes.
I do that myself. I do my own cutting. Occasionally I'll get him to help me if it's something tricky, but for the most part, I will go use the miter saw and the table saw. I'm comfortable using those by myself now. So I will do that when he's at work doing construction.
She doesn't like the table saw, though,
I do
because
not.
I've removed all of the safety devices.
Yeah. Where do you get your inspiration from? I do a lot of staring to get inspiration. I like just kind of, because Spence will walk in here sometimes and I'll just be sitting in my chair and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to
I just had to move stuff out of the way earlier and I said, what's this for?
Yeah.
And she said, I'm trying to do a craft with this.
I literally set supplies down and then I just look at them for a really long time until something comes to me. That's pretty much how it goes.
She probably has stuff crafted that y'all have never seen the videos of yet because she started doing it and then decided she didn't like where it was going and so she stopped. And
that would probably be in one of our closets upstairs. There may or may not be some of that upstairs. Probably.
But your commitment to quality is definitely there. You don't
Yes.
just put stuff out to put a video out.
Yes, that's true.
So I know a lot of you guys wish there were a regular schedule and I've told her she needs one, but
It's hard.
That's the problem.
It's just
is
really hard to do a regular
she's
schedule.
committed to doing quality crafts that she actually likes and will stand behind and, you know, something like it instead of just putting content out. And I applaud her for that. But that's why sometimes you'll go 3 or 4 days without seeing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just kind of, yeah. So yeah, that's all. I think that was all the questions from the people. I think we answered them all. That asked me, what's your favorite thing to do? Oh no, we already did that one. Yeah, so anyway, you might lose joy if, yes, I agree, you might. You definitely might. I was going to see if Bailey would pop by. Here, let's Alexa her. Shall we?
No joke, Bailey just made a cheesecake. And I don't mean
Oh, yeah.
she mixed stuff up in a
an
bowl and put
Oreo
it in the fridge to
cheesecake. Let me see
firm
if I can
up.
get her down here.
Like,
Alexa,
she made a cheesecake from scratch
it
in a
on Bailey.
springform pan. And
We'll see if she'll come say hi. She's the one that painted the, Bailey. Bailey?
Yes,
Will you come downstairs?
sure.
Okay, here she comes. Alexa, drop off. She's the one that did the birdhouse. If you saw that craft, she painted that birdhouse. She's working on a rainbow light right now. But yeah, she did do a good job on the birdhouse.
she gets more comments on the ladybug vacuum.
Yeah, the ladybug vacuum, it's always linked on my description. I love that thing. It's great. So we'll see if she, oh, here she comes. I can hear her coming down.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're Alexa. That happens to me too when I'm watching YouTube videos and people say that. Yeah, that's funny how it picks up like that. Hi neighbors, Austin. Oh yeah, we lived in Austin. We used to live kind of
We live in
outside
Round Rock.
of the Round Rock, outside of the Arboretum for a little bit. We lived there for a while.
Who has more questions?
Yeah, like I don't know. Are we not that? I don't know what else. Oh, I heard her. There she is. Here she comes. The birdhouse. Come say hi, boo boo.
Hi.
Okay, come pop in over here. Here's Bailey. For those of you, does your glue gun drip? There she is, Bailey. Does anyone have any questions for Bailey? You can ask her if you want. She's very crafty and artistic. If you have questions for her.
It's
Do
that
I-
camera up there.
Do I have any?
Well, I'm watching
She's
the-
reading the questions. Do I have any new craft tools?
Hi, Carol.
I do not have any new craft. Actually, do I have any new craft
Well-
tools? Oh yeah, I do actually have a new one I'll be showing here pretty soon in a video. So Was hoping to see the cheesecake. Is the cheesecake finished?
I can't take it out of the oven
Oh.
for another. Oh, actually, I can take it out now.
Do you want me to get it?
You want Daddy to get it and bring it in here?
Yes.
Oh, great modeling on the pool noodle.
Don't pop it out though. Just leave it in the pan.
And don't mess up her work. So Bailey does
Hi,
color
Linda.
guard, if you didn't know. She just did her interview on our other channel. Oh, Kristen K!
Oh,
I asked your
hello.
question first, girl. Kristen K, if y'all don't follow her, you should go follow her. She's hilarious.
Have I given
love
my
her.
mom any craft ideas? I think
She has.
I
actually.
have. Can I say which one?
Yes.
The picture, the mimosa picture, I helped design like the
She
mock-up
did.
for that.
She did. Yep, she sure did.
It was me.
Yeah. Bailey loves to paint. And she's
It's
going to
true.
do, how old is Bailey?
15.
She's going to follow a Bob Ross tutorial. Yeah.
They're all on YouTube.
Yeah, everybody on the other channel wanted to see. Yes, Kristen K, definitely check her out. I love her channel. I love her. I talk to her almost every day. She's so funny. Oh, here comes the cheesecake that Bailey
It might still
made.
be like warm. I don't
See
know.
if she-
warm.
Okay,
It's,
well,
a little
can you s-
cracked in the middle.
It's an
but-
Oreo cheesecake that she just made by herself. So, show us your teeth. Oh yeah, she got her braces off. She got her braces off. Yeah, Kristen, I asked Spence your question about his best joke,
Sorry about that. That's
and
not
he
fair.
said he didn't have any. Believe it or not. So yeah, that was a no-go on the jokes. So what kind of stuff do you like to craft, Bailey?
Bailey, what my best joke?
Oh yeah, that's good. Let's just ask Bailey. What is Daddy's favorite joke or best joke?
The knock knock one he asked me in his interview. I didn't let him finish it, but it would have been the best one if he had finished it. That's my input. Why do you
His
still,
knock
why do
knock
you still
joke?
have the gloves on?
Because they're cool.
Oh yeah, show them the oven mitts. These are cool gloves. If you these are called, what are they called? The
Ugg
Ugg
glove.
And you put them on your hands and you just go and reach stuff out of the oven, and you don't have to have like, you know, these kind of hands. You get these kind of hands. It's a visual.
fingers are
like that.
Because
separated.
they're gloves
Yeah.
instead of mitts.
Yes, she's in color guard.
I am.
It's part of the band. Yeah. So it's it'll be her second year.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's my daughter. She might be, Kristen. She might be. What did you guys degrees in? Okay, so my degree,
Isn't it in here? Oh, just kidding.
it's,
Never mind.
no, it's not. I got an education degree. I actually taught 4th grade for 4 years before I started having kids. It's early childhood too, so like pre-K to 6th grade is what I'm certified for. And Spence did, at the time, was doing geography, sorry, but he's in construction. Those gloves are not linked down below, but I will try to put them back when this live is over. Those were a gift from his mom, actually, and we love them. They're really, it's really handy to be able to grab stuff out. What did each of y'all choose as a perfect day? Oh, gosh. What?
I don't know.
Mine would probably be, well, I'll just say this. My sleep schedule is way off.
Me
I used to
too.
wake up super early, and then Spence and I would go to bed by like 8 because we're old. And now I go to bed at like 2, maybe 3, and sleep till like 9. So my sleep schedule's off, but
Oh,
I would say probably sleep late and then watch a movie.
This is your
Do you say
opportunity to
pop or
plug
soda?
your
Soda.
internet Video, because you and Sam have
We
the
s-
exact same number of views on your
Oh,
interview
yeah.
videos right now.
You,
There-
you should go watch my interview video because I am very funny. And
jeez.
I'm actually...
She's in a competition with Sam
Yes.
to try to get more views for her video. Courtney Loves Coffee. Okay, so Kristen asked, do you say pop or soda?
I say soda. I'm not
Soda.
Canadian. Isn't that where they say
Not
pop?
all Canadians say pop.
Most of them.
No.
I know like one Canadian person.
Well, Canadians might say pop, but
most of the
people
time they
in
do. I thought it was
northern-
like a dialect thing.
No, Kristen, do you say
Oh,
pop?
I guess northern United States say pop.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's in northern. Southerners say soda, yep, soda. Or Coke. We used to just say,
Yeah.
what kind of Coke do you want?
I don't really know what that's about.
That's a Tex. I think that's more of a Texas thing.
She's
Yeah,
not
I know
Canadian.
you're not Canadian,
Well,
Kristen,
I didn't
but
know that.
apparently
Good to know.
Bailey did not know that.
I think it's like northern United States and like
Yeah.
Up there,
Yeah.
where it actually gets cold sometimes.
I didn't. You say pop, yeah. Oh, you say soda from New York. Okay.
Oh.
Soda in Massachusetts. Okay, maybe it's not just that.
I saw like a
Maybe
map.
it's just Kristen K who says pop.
Hello.
Oh, there's Sam.
You have to look
Hey,
up
bud.
there, Sam.
Hello.
My AP Human Geography teacher used a map of people who say like soda and pop and Coke as like an example
Someone
of
said,
a
"Hi,
spatial
Sam."
association.
Hello.
Oh, Sam, your hair.
Sam needs a haircut. We haven't quite made it to the haircut place. Thank you. Carol said, hi, Sam.
Hello, Carol. Nice to meet you.
Sam, what is your favorite DIY that I've made?
DIY? It was probably.
Say my birdhouse.
Oh yes, obviously Billy's birdhouse.
What? No, I didn't make
That's
that.
so kind.
Well, no, Billy
didn't
and
make
you are
that.
the same people. We're the
Oh.
same people.
Okay.
Cold drink.
So what did I? So, but really, what is it? I'm like, really, I would like to know.
You guys don't know any of them.
Okay, Bailey, do you watch my videos on Creative on the Cheap?
I watched some of them.
Sam, do you?
I watched some of them as well.
I
Okay.
watched the ads, and that's what's
Well,
important.
yeah, that's all that matters, Mom. We watch the ads.
Oh my gosh! So you can't tell me what your favorite DIY is?
Well, my favorite
Well, I
DIY
like
was
the
tunnel
picture.
book.
I think that was really cute.
Oh, the picture, the
The
champagne
mimosa
soda.
picture.
Do your kids craft with you? Do we craft together? Sometimes.
I do.
Last summer, we decided, Bailey, Sam, Andy, and I, that we were going to do this little summer-long project. And it was, we got these little miniature kits. If you guys saw my little mini craft, I don't know if y'all can see it in the background. It's up there. Mini craft room. We all got a kit. So we set up a table, a card table, and we had it to just work on it throughout the summer because it was kind of labor-intensive. I did and completed mine. Sam hung in there for about 2 days and then
I
quit.
couldn't do it any longer.
Bailey and Andy kind of hung in there, but then Andy gave up. And
I still have mine.
Bailey still has hers, but she hasn't finished it. Oh, Spence is bringing it over here.
Oh, yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
here it is.
yes.
If y'all
Right
haven't
here
seen
it
it,
is.
and it lights up. Let me see if I can get it to work.
It's like a,
It actually oh, did the light go on?
No.
it's
Are you
sort of
moving
like
your
a
craft
song.
room or not? Oh, Kristen, look at Kristen stirring up trouble trying to talk. There
Kristen,
we go.
let's talk about this for a minute.
There's the light. That's my little mini craft room I made, if y'all didn't see that. But we all have a kid. I'm the only one that's finished it. You do it from scratch. Like, you do the whole thing. So.
What she's decided now is that she can't be without her craft room, so she's going to build a second craft room upstairs in the guest bedroom.
No.
And then she says that once that is complete, then she'll move out of this space and let it be my space and I can have an office. But then she's also got to move the guest room somewhere else and also craft some stuff there. That's also known as Project X. How far along are we on Project X? 2 weeks
Okay, we're
into
not going
it?
to talk about Project X, but yes, I'll go ahead and tell you now that I am going to be moving my craft room.
Kristen
I know.
gets it.
I know that I just did a craft room. Actually, I did that with Kristen. It was a collab with Kristen where I did the organization and everything. But I'm going to move to a room that's a little bit bigger, and I'm going to build it from the ground up and make the craft room
From the floor up.
from the floor up because there's already ground there.
Are you gonna put hardwood floors in there?
I
Because it's carpet.
am going to start by doing a plank wall, so there's that. So I'm going to be doing that, and Spence
Before
will
or
get
after you
this.
finish Project X?
Yeah, Project X is coming, so it's just taking a little longer than expected. That's all
What
I
percent
can say.
complete are you on Project X?
Are we getting an interview now or something?
8%.
8?
8?
Yeah.
8?
I bought all the supplies except for the wood.
Oh.
I still need to go get the wood, and some of the thing is taped off. So, Kristen crafts on the floor. Yep, she does. I craft standing up. Can I link where I got what, Debbie? The little miniature craft set. Yeah, I stand up when I craft. So, y'all seen my desk? It goes up and down. Do I have a video of your craft? Yes, I do. It's a couple weeks ago. I'll try to, I think I can go back and link all these. So I'll try to link all these back in there.
This will upload as a video once
Yeah.
once the
So
live
I'll try
is
to,
over.
yeah, I'll try to go back and link the stuff y'all asked for. Should probably
Just
write it
make
down.
a list of glove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna make a list right now,
The
so
little
I won't
mini
forget.
craft room.
Do y'all have any questions for Sam while he's popping in and saying hi?
Yes, I have questions. Sam, when are you getting a haircut?
Oh.
Okay, let's just
Did
skip
you
your
put the
questions
cheesecake on the
altogether.
counter?
Who's your favorite parent?
I'll just skip that question.
You already answered that question.
I know,
I
right?
watched your interview.
Exactly.
But we edited it out.
You did?
Totally.
No, you didn't. It was
We
in
were
the
supposed
video.
to.
What?
I saw it because it was in the video.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're still working on Andy. Hopefully Spencer needs stability, as she said. I would love a she shed. I can't say that.
She-shed?
But our
She-
backyard is so tiny.
Put it in the alleyway.
How old is Sam? Sam, how old are you?
I'm 12, almost 13 in February.
Yep. What's your...
Almost 13 in
halfway.
February.
Hey, you always round
Right.
closer.
I will.
What's your favorite thing to do, Sam?
My favorite thing to do is probably play video games.
Yeah.
My hair's really greasy right now, but thank you for saying you like the color.
It's hair washing day for Bailey. So, yeah.
Did you put the cheesecake on the counter? Or in the
She's
fridge?
really stressed out about
Back
that
in the oven.
cheesecake.
With the door propped open just like it was.
It needs to go on the counter.
Favorite
Okay, we'll
video
take care
game?
of it.
That's hard to. Really, I play a lot. I don't have a favorite.
Overwatch.
The mini craft. Okay, mini craft room. Yeah, I'll link that too. I don't play. Everyone in my family plays video games of some sort. I do not. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
She's not in here. I'm not gonna let her know that, Kristen. I'm hoping your comment scrolls off fast. She does dry shampoo, I think, on the other days. She may only do it once a week too. I don't really know. Yeah, we got the boy and red hair all in our last kid. So, do you play Fortnite, Sam?
A little bit.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I have any new. You can come back over here, babe. You're welcome to come back now.
Oh, Sam wants to sit
No,
down.
Oh.
you can.
Okay, well, you can go back to what you were doing, buddy.
Chris and Kay, no! I don't think she's coming back.
What's she saying? I didn't
She's
see.
trying to tell Bailey that Kristen only washes her hair once a week. I'm like, don't tell Bailey that. Oh, Bailey's back. Kristen's stirring up trouble.
If you really want to trigger a bunch of people, I wash my hair with bar soap. I don't even use shampoo. Not that I have any hair, but
I think you can leave.
What about your beard?
I think you can leave.
I
He has
wash
a
my beard with
regimen.
bar soap too.
Oh, how many pillows do you sleep with, Spence?
You still have like.
What do you
20.
what do you define as a pillow?
Everything that you.
Well,
sleep
how many
with.
pillows do you have on your side of the bed for you?
I have 6 pillows and 1 wedge thingy.
Right. So every night, I'm going to try to get it on film because he has this ritual. It's actually quite funny. He has
Okay,
a wedge
y'all can go
pillow. Say bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
They're out. He has a wedge, and then he takes his pillows and he builds a wall. He literally stacks them on like he's playing Minecraft, and he builds a wall, and then he jumps over the wall and gets in bed.
Yeah,
Bye, Carol.
it's a jump. I mean,
Oh, you're saying
got
bye
a
to them.
trampoline.
Oh, I thought you were leaving. Okay, they said bye, Bailey and Sam. Nighttime routine video. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll include it in a nighttime routine video on Courtney Loves Coffee.
so
He
our
builds a wall.
our basic nighttime routine is Courtney and I get ready for bed, and then we go, man, we're really tired. We need to go to sleep early. And then at 2:00 in the morning, we're still watching something on Netflix.
Carol, I have no idea why he does it. He doesn't sleep with them. He just has a pillow wall.
Somebody does not like to cuddle, and I have to have something to wrap my arms around. I'm serious. Like, how long can you stand to have me anywhere near you
Your
in
body,
the bed?
it's because your body temperature is like 800 degrees. You're just really hot.
So I feel like I'm alone in the bed, and so I stack a bunch of pillows next to me and wrap my arms and legs around them.
It's too hot to cuddle. Thank you, Deb. Yes, you're correct. No, but I mean, it's almost to the point where he stacks the pillows up and he's like standing
Thank
on
you,
the
Carol.
other side
I'm
of
very
the wall,
deprived.
and he dives in the bed. It's quite the scene every night. Every single night that's his bedtime routine.
It's not what I prefer, it's what I'm forced to do.
Yeah, our nighttime routine is pretty boring around here. Really, we eat dinner. Sometimes Dean different. Oh, she's being sarcastic. We eat dinner, sometimes not all together. Sometimes Spence will play video games and I'll be in here crafting or working. And then
We've said video games a lot, like it's something that I'm addicted to,
Yeah,
but
it's really
realistically,
not.
I might play for an hour or two several nights a week when I get home. I do play a significant amount On Saturday nights, I have kind of some regular guys that I play with, and sometime on Sunday afternoons. The biggest thing right now is there's no baseball on. If there were baseball on, I'd be watching baseball.
Yeah.
But we've run out of professional sports, and so you got to have something else to do.
And then we turn on the TV, and I turn on a movie, but
She watches the worst movies ever.
But I only turn it on because then what I do is I scroll through social media and see if I have any questions to answer or anything like that. And then he plays on his iPad. So that's kind of boring. Occasionally he'll read. And once every couple months I'll read.
But she complains about the light. And then my bedside table is like 6 feet away from my side of the bed. And
Oh, no.
so I can't reach the lamp to turn it off when I
I'm
get
going to
sleepy.
document that on film. It is not 6 feet away.
And so I asked her to get me the clapper. And she has not. And therefore, I can't really read a real book. And I don't like, I do not like reading books on an iPad or a Kindle or anything else like it. I'll listen to an audiobook. I do that all the time while I'm driving around. But I either have to read a book or listen to it on audio. I can't do the electronic book thing. The Battle of the Lamps. That is one of the things we've been talking about doing as a project. Our bed,
Yes, Michelle, he needs one of those.
the bed frame is
Oh, yeah. It's
20 years old.
Yeah, it's like when they came and brought our Tempur-Pedic bed, it has its own little thing and they set it on and so it's not really even attached to
It doesn't
our
it doesn't
headboard
hold
and
our bed up
footboard.
anymore. It's
Yeah.
just a headboard and footboard for looks.
Oh,
So
look
we're
at that. Tell Alexa to turn off the light. We need to get one of those plugs.
That's
Spence has a hate relationship with Alexa.
because it's
He doesn't really like her very much.
here. Let me show you how it works in our house. Hey Alexa, drop in on the game room.
I cannot contact Game Room because it is offline.
Useless.
That's because the kids unplugged it.
Who unplugged it?
The kids did. Or did I? Next question. Did
Yeah,
I
so
unplug-
Courtney watches movies at night like Invasion of the Killer Cockroaches.
No. Last night I watched Air Force One. I watched stuff that I've already seen like 8 million times. Does Spencer plan on getting TikTok? He should. He should get on TikTok. I've shown him a bunch of stuff from TikTok. We are actually going to do one of the TikTok challenges, not film it for TikTok, but on our other channel, we're going to do the one with the parents where the kids say mom or dad for the different things.
Do they still make Tic Tacs?
Yes. they
Little
still
pellet
make-
thing. The orange ones were always good.
I used to, oh, you know what? I'm not going to finish that statement. Because I forgot what I was going to say. Yes, TikTok. We're going to do the parent challenge from TikTok, but not on TikTok. It'll be on Courtney Loves Coffee. I still think we should let the kids spray us with water hoses to answer the questions.
What?
You haven't seen that?
I'm not on TikTok.
Oh, or they stand behind them and it'll be like, which parent would most likely bail you out of jail? And then the kids, instead of like pointing to mom or dad, they spray you from the back with water, so you don't know.
So if you're the winner, if you do something well, you get sprayed
Yeah,
with water?
you
That's
get
so
sprayed.
counterintuitive.
Okay, well maybe we can change it that the one that doesn't can get water balloons thrown at them. That would be fun. No? Okay, maybe not. We'll just do science, I guess. Science it is.
I mean, there should be a prize for the winner, but
Okay, we'll come up with the prize. Y'all tell us what the prize should be.
the kids are just going to squirt me with water repeatedly, whether I get the question right or not.
No, some of the questions I think you'll get. You'll get points, maybe.
What's your next craft you're working on?
It's gonna be some. That's a good question. I have a couple of ideas. One is for organization. Goat yoga. That's actually on our list to do. Kristen.
She's
goat
not
yoga.
kidding. We have a list of stuff that we want to try as a family, and goat yoga is on the list.
Yeah, goat yoga.
I wanted to do beekeeping. I thought that would be way better.
Are we competitive?
No, I just win.
No.
Actually, okay, so one of our little inside joke phrases that we use all the time
Oh.
is I win.
Yes. It's from Big Daddy. We
Eh.
got it from Big Daddy. If y'all have seen that movie where the kids, they're playing cards and he's like, what is it? I've got a 2, a 3, a jack, a king, and blah, blah, blah. I win. And so we always just say that. It doesn't make sense, but we just say I win to everything.
So it turned into a joke for us, and so, you know, she'll be getting off the phone, and she'll go, okay, I love you, and I'll go, I love you more, I win, and then I
and
hang
then
up
he
the
just
phone.
hangs up.
Because I won.
And our kids do it too. So, you know, I love you more, I win, and then they walk off. I'll do that too. That's funny, Kristen. Yeah.
Beard grooming. I saw the comment up there. It is not well groomed right now. If you guys saw the intro video, the trailer for Courtney Loves Coffee, my long beard is in some of those photos. It's coming back. There was a beard mishap. I say mishap. It was totally intentional. It was not an accident, but somebody doesn't communicate well.
It was a misunderstanding on his part, okay? He had...
No. Let me tell exactly what happened, and you tell me if I get anything wrong.
Wrong.
My beard was down a little bit longer.
Almost Duck Dynasty down is what it was.
Those guys make a lot of money. So she looks at me and says, babe, I think it's time for the beard to go.
That is not what I said. I said, I think it's time for this to go. And I was only pulling on like the long bushy part at the bottom, like down here. Meaning it just needs a trim.
I didn't complain. I didn't argue.
And so
I didn't plead my case. I went into the bathroom to take a shower. Shut the door. And I said, okay, for her, I'm going to do it. I shaved the whole thing off, literally like with a razor down to just skin. Took a shower, came out.
Do you remember what I said when he came out?
Oh my God, it looks horrible.
That's not what I said. I said, oh no, why did you shave off your beard? Yes, that is what I said. And
She said it
and then
looks
he goes,
horrible.
because you told me to. And I was like, that's not what I said. So anyway, he was without a beard and embarrassed and called in sick to work. No, he didn't call in sick to work. He's the boss. I guess he called in sick to work. I don't know what he did.
I called myself.
He called himself because he owns the business. But yeah, he was embarrassed. But
so it's
he
growing
looks like
back
he's
out.
12
It's a
years
little
old
uneven
without the
right
beard.
now because I have not been actually trimming this part well. But the other trick for those of you with beards out there who also have what doctors refer to as a little bit of a weight problem, the trick is to cut it really short on the sides here. These are what Courtney calls squishy puppy cheeks. Right? So you cut it a little bit short on the side and then you grow it longer here.
Night, Kristen.
And it
Love
makes
you
your
too, girl.
face look thinner. It's kind of like horizontal stripes on a shirt, right? You don't go vertical if you're my size, so you grow the beard out a little bit and then you trim the sides off and it makes your face look skinnier.
Okay.
No, I don't have selective hearing.
Someone asked me if I like gardening or houseplants. I can't keep plants alive. I would love to like houseplants, but I've killed aloe vera plants. I've killed succulents. Cactus. I've killed the plants that are not supposed to die. And it wasn't from a lack of trying.
Anybody here from Mississippi?
It was just one of those, I would only remember to water when all the leaves and everything was droopy, and then I'd bring it back to life. So no, I do not do house plants at all. Cereal plant killer is what? Yes. Fake plants for the win, for sure.
Yeah, so...
I do not have a green thumb whatsoever. If you saw our backyard, which we need to tackle it... Well, I showed y'all the weed in our backyard. By the way, that big storm, I think I showed y'all that too. Or maybe I didn't. On Instagram is what I'm talking about. The big giant weed that was 7 feet tall. It got knocked over in that big storm that I showed on Instagram with all that wind and stuff where the deck blew. Anyway, the weed's still back there, but it's now knocked over. So, New Orleans.
So, New Orleans, you may get it. You've driven through Mississippi, but people from Mississippi will get this. Courtney could kill kudzu.
What? What's that?
You'll have to Google it.
More hubby voiceovers. I will say this. I did have him planned to do a voiceover for some patriotic crafts. However, they all had to do with wood. And his exact words was, I cannot work with this. So he's starting to get a little bit of some, I guess, standard, I don't know what you want to call it, a little snooty about the projects he can narrate for. But
I'm not getting snooty about it. I said they all are the exact same
They weren't all the
techniques
exact
over and over.
They're all
And
different
I can
projects, but
only
that's
describe
okay.
them in
It's
great
okay.
detail.
It's okay. It's a parasite.
So many
Thank you.
times.
It's a parasite. She told me.
So kudzu is a ground cover that was introduced to the U.S. to help prevent erosion. And I think the Tennessee Valley Authority or Corps of Engineers, somebody started putting it into northern Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, and it has just spread and spread and spread, and it will cover everything, and it'll tear buildings down if you don't get it off of it, but you can't kill it. They try and burn this stuff, and it instantly comes back. Good kudzu story.
Yeah.
If you need a good kudzu story at work tomorrow, there you go.
There you
that
go.
one's free.
Good talk around the cooler, but 6 feet apart around the cooler. 10 inches a night? Dang, that is crazy.
I didn't know they had it all the way over in Georgia. I've seen it in Mississippi and
Wow.
Alabama and a little
That's
bit
nuts.
in Tennessee.
We just have a Japanese sunflower. That's what that was in our backyard. Someone tried to convince me it was a sunflower, and I wish it was, but it wasn't. It was a Japanese sunflower, which apparently it's going to choke out my hibiscus, so really we need to go pull it out.
Why are you looking at me and saying we?
Because that's the bed where the snake was, and I don't want to go back there while it's like all grown up like that. All right, any last minute questions? We've almost been on an hour. Where did you meet your cool husband? Oh, Linda, we met at a country bar in Austin, Texas called Dance Across Texas. Yeah, that's where we met in college. Yeah, so anything else she can kill that? And kill ours, please. Maybe I can kill that plant since I do kill plants. That's interesting.
Oh, I get it. Interesting. So we haven't really sat here and moderated chat before in one of these YouTube
Thank
lives.
you, Kelly.
So
Education, Denise. My major was education. I have an education degree. All growing up, I used to play school. And my mom bought me a legit grade book, and I would I had a chalkboard and I would do all that. And then I taught for 4 years and just decided that was it for me. 4 years was long enough.
she doesn't look at me over the top of her glasses though, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I do not do that. So, oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, so hopefully Spence will be popping on and doing another voiceover soon if you guys want to see that. I got to get some crafts that don't involve wood, though.
She asked me to do a craft. I'm considering that. Because let's be honest, I'm just not that good at it. Although my hand turkey was...
I think you should do it and let me narrate it. That probably wouldn't be very funny, though. Because I'd try to be all serious and tell them, how you should have done it. But, I don't know. So, yeah.
Everybody comment down below if you'd like to see Courtney clean up the mess behind us. I can't see anything else, but right in between our heads, the pile of crafting materials.
It's creativity happening.
It looks like I'm wearing a collar from the 70s because my shirt's
Spencer
all
Craft.
splayed out.
They want that. Spencer Craft and you narrate, please. Okay. All right. We'll work on something for that. And Bailey's definitely going to do the Bob Ross thing on the other channel. People were asking about watching her do that. So she's going to try to follow one.
I'm also considering duplicating a JJ Watt workout on the other channel.
Have you actually ever watched one of his workouts?
I've seen the videos of him jumping onto boxes and
The
flipping
man's
tires and
he's
stuff.
a tank. He's like,
Pretty much like me. What?
no. What other channel? Oh, we have a vlog channel. It's called Courtney Loves Coffee. And it's more geared, the kids are on it. Well, all of them have appeared on it so far, except for Andy. But parkour. You do not want to see Spence do parkour. No. I think that would end up bad. What do you think?
I don't know. But yeah, Courtney
He
Loves
used to
Loves
put-
Coffee is the behind the scenes and what we do every day, and
Yeah.
there's all kinds of random stuff on it.
Yeah. So,
Corporate construction. I will build the heck out of something for you. Have you ever showed our table?
I have shown the table in some videos. I haven't highlighted it. The big farm table we built.
Yeah, so I've built furniture before. I'll do larger pieces. I'll do stuff with wood. But you start trying to get me to put wooden beads on a piece of twine and wrap them around wooden blocks, and my creativity does not even come close to Courtney's on that kind of
But
stuff.
he is a 2-star turkey champion, as you guys all know that.
It was a good turkey too.
Yeah, it was a good turkey.
I glued feathers on it and everything,
Yeah,
and I got 2 gold stars.
yeah. He got 2 gold stars. You'll send twine for your craft. That's funny. Yeah, so I will definitely try to put the links to all that stuff that people were asking about in the description box. But yeah, you can follow us over there. Hopefully, I should have our vlog up this week for the other channel. It's going to be the peach truck stuff that I told you guys about. If you follow me on Instagram, I talked about the peach truck tour. And what else is going to be? An update on Project X. We got another recipe. And then hopefully a Meet Andy. She's still undecided.
And when is your Arizona themed craft?
Oh, yeah. My Arizona theme craft, it's been decided that I need to make one. So perhaps I should have a whole series where I make one for each state. What do you think?
Maybe region?
Okay, maybe region.
Because
Night Marsha's. Marsha's Mush and Stuff. Oh, that's a cute name. Yeah, so I guess maybe do that. I don't know. All right, last chance for questions, and then we're going to probably go do our routine.
we're going to go to bed, which means
Yeah.
we're going to lay there
Turn on
until
a
2 a.m. and
movie,
watch something on
He's
Netflix.
going to play on iPad, and I'm going to read comments. One set of crafts for each state.
I mean, I think it's a cool idea. Every state has stuff that it's known for. The hard part's going to be, we're going to go, oh, this is what we think of when we think of that state.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
people from that state are going to be like,
That's true. I might offend people if I do that. That's very true.
so like Texas, you do cowboy hats and a star for the Lone Star and a yellow rose. And Arizona, you do the saguaro cactus. Florida, you do oranges. But then people from Florida will probably be like, we've never even seen an orange tree here. Or,
Pile up the pillows. If you follow me on Instagram, I will try to take a picture tonight if I can get it.
I'll put it up, but I'm not going to be in the photo.
Okay, he'll put his pillow wall up. I'll take a picture and I'll put it in an Insta story tonight in just a little bit of his pillow wall if you want to see what I'm talking about, because it's
therapeutic. My wedge pillow
it's
is
like, yeah.
so that I can put my arm underneath me and not tear my arm out of the socket.
Spence will help with the state crafts. That could go terribly wrong.
I'll do North Dakota. Anybody here from North Dakota?
What
Utah.
would you do for Utah? Oh,
So, I have friends from Utah, and I have an annual guys ski trip that we do to Park City every year. So I've spent a fair amount of time in Utah. What would we do for Utah, though? You've been.
I have?
Yeah. We met our friends there when we were going to Idaho. We went there first, and then...
Oh, I don't remember.
Or no, we went there on the way
didn't.
back? I don't
No, we
remember.
didn't. They were with us. The friends that lived there were with us.
I know. I thought we met them there, and then when...
No.
No.
We needed... Okay, I'll try. I'll do my best, Barb, and see if I can get that video, too. That's going to have to be a stealthy video that I'm going to have to capture. His parkour training is what that is, jumping over the pillows. All right. Well, I guess we're going to jump off. Thanks so much for jumping on, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, I'll try to... What do you do for Oregon? Oregon, that's a good
No, there's a big tree that grows along the coast there that...
Spence would probably just Google everything. He's a Google master. He's going to Google it right now, in fact.
I could be
wants to know.
wrong, but I want to say it's on the state seal or...
But yeah, I'm going to link everything that you guys were asking about down below, and our other channel also, if you didn't know we had one. Thank you for jumping on, April. Thank you, Carol. Down below, he's looking up.
Oh, you said earlier you were going to talk about showcasing other people's crafts in a video.
Oh yeah, someone did comment about that. What would you do for Louisiana? I would probably make a bunch of seafood. Cajun seafood. It would be a craft that
Something
you could
Mardi
eat.
Gras themed. You could do a Mardi Gras theme.
I'd probably do food though. Oh yes. Okay. So I actually do kind of do that. With my Facebook group a while back, I do these things called DIY shoutouts, and it was pulling projects from my my Facebook group and people who tagged me on Instagram, and showcasing them at the end of some of my videos. I will say the last, probably since right before all the virus stuff happened, I haven't done any DIY shoutouts, but I hope to bring those back. So the way I do those is you can either be part of my Facebook group and I just pull the screenshots from there, or like I said, if you tag me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is just at creativeonthecheap. If you tag me when you do a project and I see it, then I can showcase it that way. Or you can email me. My email is always in the description box of each video, so you can email me a picture of a project if you want to do it that way too.
I wish we could show you her phone now, so that you
What?
could see how many unread emails she has on her phone, and it's
No,
not
no.
because she ignores you guys.
No.
She's been using one email account for practically everything she does for years.
No.
What was the highest number I ever saw? I want to say was
no, because now they're not going to email me. No, let me clarify.
No, she reads the emails that matter, but she never deletes anything else.
Okay, so I have 3 main emails. I have my personal email. I have the creativeonthecheap@gmail.com. That's the one that you guys can email me at or whatever. And then I also have one for the new channel, CourtneyLovesCoffee@gmail.com. The Creative on the Cheap and the Courtney Loves Coffee, 0. Those are always up to date. My personal Gmail, like 3,000.
Oh, 3,000?
It's down. It's down. I cleaned out some.
What was the highest, do you think, that little red number in the corner?
Oh, all combined? No, one time it got up to,
I'm pretty sure I saw 34,000.
No way.
I'm
no
pretty sure.
way.
Here, this is what we're talking about.
No. So anyway, for whoever that was that asked me about showcasing projects, that's the way you can do it. Instagram, Facebook, which they're always
You see the
links.
little number 2 right there that I have 2 emails? Hers was 34,762 or something like that.
They're always linked down below, and you can, click it. But hopefully I should bring in those DIYs, showcasing those hopefully back pretty soon. So one of my goals. All right, last chance. We're about to jump off.
Thanks again for coming,
questions?
guys.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we answered enough questions. And if we didn't, well, maybe I'll try to, I don't know. Can I reply back to those? I wonder. No, when it shows down. I think I can reply back.
When the video uploads,
Yes.
it shows the chat in real time, I think, on the video if you go back through and watch it. So you should be able to go back through and
This is
read
the first
anything
time
in
I've
there.
ever done a YouTube live. Ever. So,
Here's another question
Thanks,
for you
Paula.
guys, because we've talked about this.
so sweet.
Does anybody have any interest in ever live crafting? In other words, Courtney doing a craft live, and you guys get to ask questions, comment, whatever on it as it goes.
Hello and good night. Live crafting. Yes. Okay. Like knowing what the craft is beforehand. Love when you do talk over crafts. Yeah, we'll probably try to get another one up with in the month of June of Spence doing another voiceover. So definitely do that. I know that the Daily DIYer, she does a thing where she has a live craft night every month that you can join her membership and do a thing, and she really likes interacting with people while she's crafting. So
Part of the reason we asked about it is there's another platform, it's called Twitch, that's designed for live streaming. YouTube is a little difficult to do. Like, you're having to stream from your phone. It's not easy to do a camera setup and other stuff with it, and so it's very difficult to move things around. But we've looked at Twitch. It's still a free service. There's no cost to you guys to use it or anything else like it.
you can get more camera angles that way too. You can have one on the craft and like one on me.
It's more controllable.
So
You can embed stuff in it, and the chat's still live, and so yeah, we may try that in the future.
Just a trying
Well,
thing.
I say we may try that. I'm not crafting anything. Let's just be
He may
clear.
set it up for me, and I may try it. So, because he knows Twitch is his thing, he knows all about that platform. It's associated with Amazon, so yes, Facebook or Instagram Live as well. Yep, absolutely. I could definitely do that too, for sure.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Yes, tutorial supply. Yes, I would give a supply list in advance for sure. Okay, so yeah, I will try to go back once this goes up live and post it to my channel. Those of you who asked questions that maybe we didn't answer, I'll try to go in and I will definitely, well, I've shown y'all that. Oh no, that was on the other channel. In the mornings I go through and I read all the comments and I answer all the questions, so I'll try to make sure I answer the ones we didn't answer. Can run the tech. Yeah, Spence is pretty good for the most part with being techie. So, all right guys, thanks so much. We will see you, I guess, in the next one, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. And next time. Good night,
We have-
everybody. Okay. Now how do I stop it? This is the, okay,
I think you
the
just-
X. Okay, here we go. Bye.
Bye, guys.